Fat Joe goes on to talk about how he still lives check to check, even though he went through millions of dollars. I'm gonna go over what he says. I think the higher ups want him to say this. They want him to push just financial undisciplined behavior and to waste money on exotic brands and keep this cycle going. All right, but we're gonna go over everything what Fat Joe's saying. I'm gonna give my commentary after that. Y'all know on this channel we pushing health, wealth, better understanding the self, and giving praise to the Most High. Check out this clip, and I'm gonna come back to you.
You working every day, check to check. We check to check. If we buying $300,000 watches, homes, and everywhere, we check to check.
That's why you gotta keep working.
That's why you gotta keep working.
Everybody is so rich, then why they fucking still working?
No,
you gotta fucking work. Yeah,
you got kids in college. You got all type of
shit going on. Yeah,
mortgages. You got car notes. You got shit like
they don't stop. The bills don't stop.
The bills keep coming. I don't care.
The bills is coming now.
The bills is coming now. The train is coming. And so what happens is, I don't care how much money we make. It's almost like shampoo. The shit just slipped through your fingers. I'm not safe. No, I'm keeping it real with you. I am not safe with no amount of money. You don't know how many times I made $1 million and that shit was gone in like a month or two. And it's just regular shit. Yo, pay the lawyer, pay your insurance, pay this.
Repeat process.
Just this, that. And then you turn around and it's like, yo, where's the bread? Yo, bro. You know, Louis Vuitton ain't cheap, bro. All that shit you doing out here looking cute, it ain't cheap. And so there's always a check to check. I don't care how much money you make.
Now, Fat Joe, as we can see, you know, this is a message from the higher ups. They want us to continue to move like complete idiots. Fat Joe ain't gonna say nothing about group economics. He ain't gonna say nothing about coming together as one unit, because he got higher ups sponsoring his channel. So basically he's saying, live check to check. Not when you get a good, he's not talking about investing. He's not talking about being wise with your money. This is why we gotta cancel this man's channel. There's no reason why he's gonna say Louis Vuitton ain't cheap. Why are we buying Louis Vuitton? Why do you want people to think that they gotta wear these designer brands? To look good for people like you who getting paid to say this kind of stuff? See, and this is where we don't have enough people stepping up and checking these guys. These guys are wearing and spending all of this stupid money on these designer brands because the higher ups want them to do it. They have to do this. There's no other way. There's no reason why he ain't talking to the younger people and saying, like, would you tell your kids that they have to live check to check? Would you tell them to make sound investments? You know, have a budget, have a strategy, okay? Make smart moves and smart decisions. You don't have to spend an exorbitant money on things that to make people like you or for you to look good. Why is it so hard for these guys to speak like this? It's only one reason. The system is using them as influencers. They need to influence whatever they got going on so they can keep the money coming in. Because by us continuing the process of being ignorant with money and finances and not coming together, these people are generating trillions. And it's just crazy to hear that, you know, he's saying with $1 million, because if he has to run through $1 million and he just don't know where it's going and he's like, oh, where's the money? This is why they have to steal from artists. This is why Big Pun family didn't get their money. This is why artists be saying that, yo, you know, I'm writing all of these rhymes and I'm not getting paid. Because they have to steal because they doing stupid stuff like this with money. You can't trust people who just stupid with money because they'll do whatever to do for nothing to support brands that don't even like them. So my point is, we know rappers is stupid with their money, but this was a chance, and on his show was a chance where he could have showed rappers from the mistake that you making. You 55 years old. Hey, you can go down this route. You could do this. But he's continuing the cycle. He's saying, yo, everybody check the check. No matter how much money you make, you check the check. Bro, you know what you could have did with them M's you had? You could have retired, bro. You don't have to showcase us that you wearing Louis Vuitton, bro. You could be wearing a low brand, a brand that somebody's trying to come up with. You don't have to be showing us you Louis Vuitton. We already feel like you paid. But now we know these guys is just spending majority of their money on European brands, bro. And we're gonna have to start calling brothers out who doing this because it's an influence. They're influencing our younger great minds to do things like this. So we gotta keep pushing, you know, health, wealth, you know, and a better understanding of self, financial discipline. We gotta understand group economics. You know, salute to Claude Anderson, man, who's been trying to put us on point for so many years, but we got guys like this who gonna come out and say things like this so it can muddy the waters. But y'all know on this channel, we make sure we speaking the truth to the people so we can make action and make things happen. So if you like content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, man. Push me on the algorithm. We need more real content creators that's really trying to push the culture forward. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace and love.
You are totally dependent on other people to take care of your needs because you don't have those roots sunk into the ground. To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.